Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So as you know, if you've watched this channel for a long time, I like to break things up. I try to drop in any game that I found interesting, or any game that I'm playing, or any game that I used to play that I'm playing again, etc, etc. And today I thought I'd do a little video, and it's going to be not that long, on a game that I played absolutely tons, but probably before I started this channel. Which is why I never mentioned it. I probably mentioned it in talking about just general games, but I've never done a video about it, which is The Witcher 3. And it's a game I played absolutely tons. I've got through all of the main map without the DLCs, and I'm on level 28. And the reason I'm mentioning it is it's a wonderful game. It's actually amazing. It's got so much to do. There's so many interesting things, so many interesting characters. The bloody Baron comes to mind straight away. It's a wonderful just side quest that's almost like a game in itself, but there's so much to do and so many things. Generally, if you've watched this channel as well, you'll know that I kind of prefer games where I can pick my own squad and create my own squads, or games where I play a character I created myself. But in this game, I had no problem being the Witcher, although I'd never watched any of the series. I don't know anything about the previous games, and I didn't read any of the books, so I came into this blind just as a game. But I really enjoyed playing Geralt. I really enjoyed the character. I enjoyed the other characters like Yennefer and everybody else, Triss, and I remember them all still now, and this is the first time I played this for a long time, so that speaks highly of the game. And I was playing this tons, and the reason I stopped playing was because, back to the map, there we go, it's a massive world, and I would say the only game I've played with a world this size is probably Dragon Age Inquisition, maybe Kingdoms of Amalur, which I mentioned and played a bit on this channel before. And both those games I played on PlayStation 3 when I wasn't really playing many other games. I tried occasionally to play other games, but they were the two I played tons, and I wasn't playing many other games. So I had the time. But when I started playing this, I was playing many other games, and I've continued to be playing many other games. So it's just time. And once I'd got through most of the world, I think I was in the Isle of Mist, and I was trying to find Ciri, and I think I got distracted for a couple of weeks playing other games, and I just never came back to it. And then, as is the case with many things, Division 2 is another good example. It took up so much memory on my backup disc on PlayStation that I decided to uninstall it, and then once it's uninstalled, it's like, I don't know, I can't bother to install it again, let's just play other things. And recently I wanted to play a non-shooting game, because I've been playing a lot of those recently with Rage 2 and Division 2 and Borderlands, and I decided I wanted to play something that wasn't that. So I decided this was the game to try, and I've got back into it really quickly. Actually, I really enjoyed it. I finished the Isle of Mist. I have rescued my daughter, Ciri, and there she is over there, and we're doing this Battle of Kaer Morhen, where we're going to face the Wild Hunt, which is kind of what the whole story's been building through. If you know anything about what I do in games, and I've said this many times, with every game I play, I'm a real side quest person, really random. I'll go randomly around doing side quests. I'll do the same side quests over and over again. I'll do things that are completely meaningless because I don't have any drive to go to the end of a game. Sometimes I never get to the end of a game. But I happily go through games meandering about for ages and ages, and I prefer games that let you do that, which this does. Even in Cyberpunk, which I finished, I spent loads of time just doing random stuff because I enjoyed the game, and that's what's a good game. Dragon Age Inquisition, the same. I didn't rush to the end of it, and I never got to the end of the main thing because I didn't have the DLCs. But originally I did so many side quests and small quests because I was enjoying the game. So this is the same. I enjoyed the game a lot. I enjoy it, like when I come back into it, I kind of remember why I liked it straight away. I didn't think, oh my god, not that again. And I'm going to continue this for a bit. I'm going to do this battle because I'm guessing, and I've not researched this, I'm guessing that this is kind of the end of the main story in the main game. I've got both the DLCs, so I've got the option to go into those. I think I've touched on them a little bit in my own playthroughs, but there's definitely a load more in both of them. But yeah, it's a game that I've never mentioned on the channel other than in passing, but it's a game I've played tons. It's a game I really recommend if you like open worlds, if you like fantasy, if you like sword play, if you like deep stories, if you like great side quests, great characters. It's a game I recommend for every reason I could think of. I can't think of any reason against playing this game unless you don't like any of those things I mentioned. The only thing that's not against it, it's not negative, is that it's just a massive world, and it's such a good massive world, and there's so many things to do and so many different people to meet that you will get lost in it. But other than that, there's nothing against this game. I can't think of anything wrong with it or anything I would do differently. I didn't know that was going to change when I walked out the door. Yeah, it's a big deal, man. Wild Hunt. So I'm going to go and fight the Wild Hunt. Thanks for watching Guessagaingaming. Hopefully this works out well. And I don't die, but luckily it's a game you can save when you want. Until next time, Guessagaingaming, take care for now.